Alright, good morning everybody. Good morning, Mom.
Good morning.
It's a bit bright out
You
there.
have breakfast?
Huh?
Säger vi kan.
Ask me again in English. Where are you going now? Where are you going? Ask me again in English. Ask me in English. Ask me again in English.
Край зацикли се. И защо сега така грубо ми го?
So what is it that you're trying to say?
Would you like some breakfast?
Brilliant. Yes, please. Alright, good morning everybody. Good morning world. It's the last day on the seaside. It's the last day of my parents' vacation, and it's the last day that I can tolerate beach. I'm not a massive fan of the beaches, but look at that. Oh, you can see it. That is the sea all the way down in the distance, and you can see the rising sun reflecting off the water. And like, look how much it's so bright everywhere. It's just fantastic. All right. You know, I'm not a fan of the idea of laying around on the sand, but I like the ocean and the beach and all that jazz. I like the infinity of it, but never mind. Alright, let's have breakfast. Right, after I managed to get rid of pretty much everybody, my dad decided he's gonna go to the beach to do one last beach session. My mom and my brother, I gave them a little lecture of giving presents. So I sent them off on an adventure on their own, and I am just gonna stroll downtown and explore the town in the middle of the day before we leave. We're about to leave in about an hour or so, that's gonna be it. By the way, that's not a pedestrian zone, so why am I walking on it? Alright, I have no idea when the camera stopped recording, but it's incredibly warm and I'm going adventuring. Do you know what I find? I find that I'm incredibly backlit. You probably can't even see me, but look at that's the beach. So my mom went to pick up my dad. Look how short the beach is. Like, the water is literally right there. And but we have these massive dunes. These are sand dunes that nobody really builds on or anything happens on them. They're protected pieces of nature. You're not supposed to be ruining them because they're sort of the natural barrier between the sea and the town and all that jazz. And it's interesting. Look how tiny the beach is, and it's not really big. It finishes like about right there, and that's like, I can probably walk that in like half an hour or so if I really want to, probably 20 minutes. Also, the whole bay is sort of small. See the perks of a beach, of a sea rather than an ocean. All right, it's incredibly bright. As you can imagine, and as I have forgotten, my mom went crazy, so there is a barbecue happening at the moment. There is more meal. By the way, we managed to get back home. We traveled all along. I edited a vlog. I'm uploading it right now. I'm reading a book. Do you know, shut up, do you know, it's very odd. They keep saying I am home, but I am not. None of this feels home anymore. I've spent so much time. I've spent so much time out of here, and there's another place that I call home now. And I feel much happier there. Right, so when all that's put aside, there's a barbecue outside, and I need to get my phone because I'm waiting for a call. There is a movie studio that's literally like an hour away from here, and I'm gonna try to get into it tomorrow. Then I'm waiting for a call from a sound engineer that works there tomorrow. But I really want him here. Pierre, by the way, you remember him from London probably. So that's that. Alright, well, enough of this. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Have a good night. I'm visiting.